Hey everyone, welcome to Hawkins TeaTime, Episode 7. Can't believe we made it this far. Buzzing. So, I've lost my notes. It's a great start already. Because I couldn't remember what episode this was, so I had to check. And then I lost my notes thing. So that's happened. Those with a keen eye will have noticed that the graphics have changed. I finally updated the vector image. I just redid the old one. Thank you for anyone who sent in a design for it. But I just thought, actually, I'll just do this. I found the time yesterday, and I did it, and I was like, there we go. And hopefully it looks okay. Let me know what you think. Maybe it's crap. Today's T-shirt is Psx T-Shirt. I love this T-shirt quite a lot. We've got the pixel version of the buttons from the PlayStation controller, and it's like a little press start thing. It's a fun T-shirt. I like this T-shirt. And then the mug we've got. We're getting to the dregs of the mugs now. I need to get some new ones. It's 21, 12-month free trial. Hilarious. This is just a mug full of jokes. On the back it says 20 is so last year. Look at that. Great mug, this one. And I'm not even 21, I'm 22 now. So, I'm nearly 23. So it's almost 2 years old, this mug. But there we go. Also, I've realised I never talk about what I'm playing. So at the moment I'm playing Uncharted 2, nearly finished it. About 90% of the way through that. Or no, 85% of the way through, I think is what it said. So I should finish that today. Quite excited to finish that. And I've also been playing The Division. So they're my two games I've been playing at the moment. Division's good fun. I'm enjoying playing that with other people. That's where it gets really fun. Let's get to the questions. Adam Wells asked, even though it was short-lived, what are your thoughts on the PS TV, aka Vita TV? Now I've got one, and I loved it. £30, sorry. Started to talk all slang. £30, and you could play your Vita games on a TV, so you could play all the PS1 classics. So I was playing like Crash Team Racing and stuff like that on my TV, which is awesome. And it's got an HDMI out, which means technically I could stream me playing Vita games, which is good. So I think like if you can still find one if they're still cheap, I don't know what the prices of them are now second hand, because obviously they're not doing them anymore. Try and get one, because they're well worth it for they're so cheap for such a good bit of tech. Get it. Just get one. That's what you should do. Get one. Even though they've stopped making them. I was disappointed when they stopped making them, because they are actually really useful. That's my thoughts on it. They're really cool. I think it's a good bit of tech. Ryan Santil asks, what do you think The Division needs with future DLC to stay relevant with gamers? For example, the Taken King in Destiny. Now, Taken King actually had mixed reviews, didn't it? But I think I'm enjoying The Division so far so much that so the content we've got at the moment is fine. I think just extra missions that will give me big XP boosts will be useful, because I assume what they'll do is they'll say, oh, now the level cap's 35 and we've added 5 new missions, so you do these 5 missions and you'll pretty much get up to level 35. I imagine that's how it's going to roll. The story I don't find interesting actually at all. I was speaking to Wes Bray about this actually, a friend of mine, and we discussed Alex O'Neill had to explain the story to me the other day. I didn't really know what was going on. I don't really understand the story. I know that there's a dollar bill, it's been injected with some illness and people have spread, and it's like that is spreading, and I don't really care. I'm just enjoying the gameplay so much that I don't actually really care about the storyline. So maybe the DLC wouldn't even grab me. Maybe once the thing I'm trying to, the thing that's pushing me to keep going further is to get awesome weapons and gear. So I guess just adding more of that. Just keep adding things like that, and maybe add big events for people to do where everyone goes on at the same time and does some cool shit. I don't know. But that's what I'm not playing it for the story at all. So if they add story elements, I'm not going to be, sorry microphone, I'm not going to be that interested in it. Next, I've got a question. Now, I don't know how to say this name. Kamal, I'm going to say, but it was hilarious because I use like a little text editor thing or whatever, and it auto-corrected it to Chumley. So I'm going to call you Chumley from now. How many sugars in that tea? None. 0. I've never had sugar in my tea or coffee. I just don't. I prefer au naturel. It's just a dash of milk in my tea. Coffee, I have it black. There you go. Learned something about me there. Yeah, no sugar. Tastes disgusting. As a person who doesn't have sugar, if you have sugar, it tastes absolutely rank. Horrible. Just saying. It's not good. Final question for today comes from Zach Brown. He says, thoughts on Sony making a company solely for mobile games. Now, so if you haven't heard, Sony have created a studio called ForwardWork Corporation, and their plan is to bring PlayStation titles to mobile. Now, I think there's a place for mobile games. I sometimes enjoy playing them. I rarely play them at the moment. Since I got my new phone, I haven't really put any games on it. But like on my old phone, I used to love like the Kairosoft games. Were like they're stupidly addictive. If you haven't played, I think it's Game Dev Story. I think it was called. Yeah, Game Dev Story. Game Dev Tycoon is the one that's on PC. Game Dev Story is made by Kairosoft. If you can get it download, there's a free version I think on iOS, and like I just got I played it on Android and I just got hooked. It's one of those games I put so many hours into that and burnt my battery because it's like not good for your battery, and I just killed it. And like I loved that game. And like so, mobile games can be enjoyable as long as they don't, because they did it before with a few games where I think they did it with Uncharted, and also I think with Little Big Planet with Sackboy, where they had like they just made like, oh, Temple Run's a popular game at the moment. Let's do an Uncharted version where it's just Nathan Drake running instead, or it's Sackboy running, and it's like, that's not good. If it's just that, pointless. Don't do it. Awful idea. If it's, genuinely good ways, like Hitman Go and Lara Croft Go, like genuinely good spins on franchises, but with like gameplay that's made for mobile. Because some games do suit that style a lot better. So I think if they're making games like that, like innovative games and cool ways, cool twists on franchises, then sure, it's going to be cool and it will be exciting. If it's going to be the recycling old ideas, then probably not. That's that for our questions. Now, general household keeping. If you didn't know, I was a guest on Alex O'Neill's podcast, Irrational Passions. I will link it below. Feel free to watch. It's quite a long episode. I mean, I started filming. It was 11 p.m. when I started filming. It was 3 a.m. by the time I stopped. It was a long episode, but it was very enjoyable. If you've got a half a day to kill, go watch that as well. It's good. It was good fun. It was good fun. If you want to play The Division, just message me. Let me know, because I would love to play with you. I'm level 24, 25, I think. Yeah, level 24, 25. And yeah, I don't really enjoy playing the game by myself at all. Like, I think if I'm playing with someone, I love it. So if you have got, if you're similar level, let's play, because it's good fun. And I'll probably be at 30 soonish. I've only got a couple of main story missions to finish, and then I'll be a bit grinding, and then I'll get to level 30, I imagine. As always, you can follow me on the Twitter at TomHawkin5. It'll be here somewhere, maybe this side. And yeah, follow me on there. Magical. And yeah, see you later. Work.